everyone, welcome back to Manatee Local. I'm here with Marie Masferrer, the first declared Democrat in the House District 71 race. Thank you, Marie, for giving me a few minutes to interview you, and I'm going to ask just a couple questions. The first one is, why are you running?
Well, the very first reason is because I love this county and I love this beach. That's why I chose the beach to kick things off because I took care of sea turtles on Anna Maria Island for 10 years. But the final decision, what really made me say, okay, I have to get into the race, is the push to unseat our elected officials. Our county commission is feeling the pressure, and even the Hillsborough County School Board. I work at Hillsborough County Schools, and it's not okay. I mean, we elected our commissioners for a reason, and we elected our school board. We defeated Moms for Liberty. There were 3 Moms for Liberty candidates in Hillsborough County, and they were defeated in the primary because that's what our parents and students want and need in Hillsborough County. For here in Manatee, we wanted the developers out and we defeated the developers and everyone endorsed by DeSantis in the primary. And there's a reason for that. And so that's really, I am here to bring back integrity, to get the money out of our politics and turn over control back to the people of Manatee County. And that's why my slogan is people over party, because we can't do this and we can't take back our county and defend our water, our air, and our beautiful beaches without joining together.
Okay. Why this race? We do have a number of open races, and I posed this question to Glenn Pearson because there's quite a few number of races at the state level. Why this one? Why not say 20 versus Jim Boyd, which right now has no opposition at all, Republican or Democrat?
Do I have to be completely honest?
It's
No,
preferable.
I was actually part of the legislative committee for the Florida Association for Media and Education. I'm a 29-year teacher and librarian veteran, and we went up to Tallahassee. I actually booked a meeting with Mr. Robinson, and he went to meet with a lobbyist. I drove 4 hours to Tallahassee and the door closed. So I have kept a close eye on him. And I believe the Florida House needs someone to have our vote. And actually, that is where the bills attacking our island, that's where they've originated, is from his office. Yes, Senator Boyd has joined in and he's part of that, but we're going to find someone for that race too. But I think this is the place because I've kept such a close eye on what's coming and what has come from District 71. And I think that would be a great pair if we could get a Democrat in both. And that's another thing. I know I'm not going to be in the majority, but I want the people of Manatee County to know that they can always call me. They can pick up the phone and I will answer their questions and I will listen to their concerns. And that's something we've not had for more than 2 decades in Manatee County. And that's really, I mean, kudos to Will Robinson's family for the donation of the preserve, and Robinson Preserve is one of my favorite places. But you have to back that up and protect it, not just donate it to Manatee County, but we need to protect these places and our quality of life. We need to we need to make sure that people are put over party.
Do you have any specific policy for Manatee County that you would like to implement when you get to the House, assuming that you would win?
My very first priority is to overturn the well, it's still up, but I'm hoping I can get there before it happens. But Senate Bill 180 that takes I want to restore home rule. We need to make our decisions for our county and our people. And I also want I'm sorry, I'm a little emotional because I have been tracking the money, and to have $1 billion surplus when we suffered through 3 hurricanes, and especially right here on the island where we had 8 feet of sand to dig out from under, and they turned down federal money for mental health for children. Take every dime that we can get for our county and to help our people. For us to be struggling and they're sitting on $1 billion surplus. I mean, I know teachers that the cost of living raise has just worked them out of their housing. There are teachers that are living 2, 3, and 4 people in an apartment because they can't afford to live on a teacher's salary. And the governor says, here's your $15 raise. I mean, really? I mean, if police and firefighters are getting raises, how about our teachers? Because that's why we have almost a $20,000 shortfall for our teachers. There are so many substitutes, permanent subs that our children have in their classrooms. And that's the other thing that I want. It's not top because we have to make sure that people can put a roof over their heads and food in the mouths of their children. But we also need to defend our public schools because without our public schools, we don't have a literate electorate. And I think that's the true attack with book bans and pulling money from our public schools. The situation we are in is because we have not been teaching civics. We have not been teaching civics and critical thinking with testing. We are focusing on math and reading, which is wonderful, but there's so much more to a well-rounded child and a child who's prepared to work in our communities. And Manatee County is a perfect example of what we can do when education fulfills the whole child, because MTC is preparing our children to work day one right out of high school. And that's really what I want to defend here in Manatee County.
Okay, great. Thank you for your
Thank you.
time. I
Thank you.
appreciate the interview. Good luck,
Thank
and I'm looking forward to seeing more of you on the campaign trail.
Thank you.